Hi, and welcome to a new series. It's Recettear, an item shop's tale. Now I have played it before, but that was years ago. Although, this is my last progress. I think I played it when? 2013. I played it around the November 2013 or December something. And as you can see, it's almost 3 hours. It's my third playthrough. My second playthrough was the best. I almost completed the game in my first go. But anyway, let's start the new game, shall we? Dear, oh for the love of... she's still asleep. Does she really not understand how important the day is? Now we can't eat another bite. But I can always find room for yummy candy, Mibble Burble. Dot. Wake up, please. When's it? Oh dear. Good morning. We do not have time for good morning, Recette. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Today is the day we set for opening the store. Oh, we did? Oh yeah, we did. There the whole of all the... Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable. And then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. Yeah. Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, dear, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism. Oh. Patience, Recette. It is a virtue you will need. We need to take care of a few matters before we open officially. Like what? Well, I somehow doubt that the store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell. So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. That's true. So where should we go to get stocked up? Best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the merchant's guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless, so that should probably be our first stop. Oops. And I'm using a controller, by the way. Oh, that's the place run by that old guy, right? The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by, we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to Grover, give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is the organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Then let's go right now. When you want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right-hand corner of the store. Oh, but I wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and... a reset. Okay. Oh, you. Merchant's Guild. Hello. A girl and a fairy. You two are... Yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. While that is not... well, an incorrect assessment, could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners, don't you mean? Oh, forgive me. Forgive me, partners it is. So, how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Ah, very good. You too, you know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness, thank you. We appreciate your kindness, thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up. Our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. Okay. KO. Sorry. Let's talk. What is the guild? Right, so a guild is essentially a group of people in the same kind of business who cooperate with one another. Since the prices on items can vary from store to store, it's hard to do business if there isn't a base price between them, alright? That's what the Merchants Guild is for. We manage wholesaling and keep prices stable throughout the city. That's why we require that everyone who wants to do business around here register with the guild. Don't worry, your store Recettear is already in the books. It ain't all just paperwork and red tape though. Now that you're a member, you can pick up stock for your shop here and you get access to a few other benefits too. We're here to help, so feel free to make use of us, okay? There is anything else? About unknown items. Now if you go dungeon diving, you'll find a lot of stuff which you won't be able to identify at first. In particular, I bet my hat you'll find a lot of what are commonly called mystery ingredients by the adventurers. At first you'll probably be tearing your hair out over all the junk you keep finding in those places, but as your merchant level goes up, you'll be able to sort out the stuff you find and pick the best materials and whatnot from the lot. Oh, if you manage to get out of those death traps safely, you'll have time to identify everything safely. That means you won't know what you're carrying till you leave, though. Okay. I won't go through everything, because this is an item shops game, so these are basics. These aren't story related or anything, as far as I know anyway. Here at the guild, you'll always be able to get goods for a set price. Most of what we can get our hands on is practical stuff though. Weapons, armor, clothes, adventuring necessities and the like. The town's main market who we work with is where you can get things like foodstuffs, books and other assorted knickknacks. The really flashy and rare stuff is a bit out of our league. If you ever mind to get your mitts on that kind of stuff, you'll have to go dungeon stomping yourself or buy it off a customer. Oh, we'll also buy off any excess stock you have. Mind, we buy low as a rule, so if you want to make an actual profit, you're better off selling to your customers. Of course, makes sense. Right then, will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stocks run low again. Haha, I'm looking forward to it. Here. A little something extra as a startup gift. Yay, walnut bread, thanks a bunch. Alright, little lady, give him your all. Capitalism, ho! Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate. Very well, it is time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First we need to put some items on display. If we do not have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I just need to get the near these counters. Just so, once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. Primary button? You will understand when you try it, trust me. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the store, so think carefully before you place something. Right. Now then, to start off, why not line up what we purchased on one of the counters? Okay. Reset, may I speak with you a moment? Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window. Items you place there are visible to anyone passing by on the street. As such, putting eye-catching items, the sort of thing that makes you think I want to buy this more than anything on those counters, is a core principle of running a shop like this. In a very real way, those counters are the face of the shop, and what is placed there greatly affects interest on our business. So choose what to place there very, very carefully. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. Oh, yo. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Do not worry, everything looks good enough for a first attempt. Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto. You'll probably hear my gamepad a lot in the background. Well then, the items are in place and now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay. So to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, when a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome. Greeting the customer helps them to feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. Their comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays and then they will come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Could I get this, please? What I want will be in the target window. You will also be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Also, if you press 3, you can view expanded information on the item in question. Consult the custom.exe program included with the Recettear if you wish to check on or order your bottom configuration. I won't read too much of the tutorial stuff since I already know it. Plus you can read it yourself, pause the video and read it if you want. Right now I'm kinda tired. So yeah, if a price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Learning to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price but not so much that they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier, that is the key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels you are not acting in good faith. So if they disagree but still offer a new price, ideally you will lower your offer a little and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay your initial price, however. Whether or not your risk is testing that possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer and the person in question is. As we are starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long. That's true. And now we begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this place. An excellent price. Thank you very much. Excellent, let us do that one more time just to be sure. And that is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? We still have a little bit of time left today, so let us go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them in the same way that we just practiced. Well, are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry, as the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You learn as you go. Now then, I will open us go up. Hi. Yay. Congratulations, you did well. I sold stuff. Me, Reset, sold stuff. Like to people. Who else then? Hey, dear. I'm so happy I did it, dear. I did it. Papa, I did it. Aww. And that's how we started running an item shop. Oh, you're wondering why we started an item shop at all? Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tyr and I first met. EasyGameStation presents A Tale of a Fairy and a Girl, and how to run an item shop. Recettear. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said I'm gonna be a hero and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. Knock knock. What? Knock knock knock. Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Hi. Yes, who is it? Huh? There's nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet? Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass. Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking questions. Again, you are Recette Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tyr. I am an agent of the Therma Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan repayment? Yeah. In plainer terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collateral? Seize? What? Oh God. Papa isn't. He's not here. Yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite, as the sole remaining member of his household. We shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. But how am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I gonna get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debt? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood and... Oh, but I don't wanna be a sailor, what am I gonna do? That's a reference there. Please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you are getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing, quite opposite in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I have been sent out to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is Thermos. And I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be, work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item shop. Item shop? What, really? Yes, really. Reset. Mademoiselle Lemongrass. I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I am being silly, of course she fled, why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. And on the top of that, her father is probably... Wait, outside. She was making a sign. Janus, it's done. Hey, dear, look, it's done. What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Yes, well, it is quite well made, however. I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, I am... is there a problem? Well, the name, you are quite sure you have thought that through? Recettear. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So put Recette and Tear together and Recettear. Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but... It's the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it is not that, but well, that is... Then it's decided, Recettear ho! Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly and... Recettear racket. This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. And so a fairy suddenly entered my life. One thing was for sure. The shore wasn't going to be dull. Oh, it sure as hell won't be. That's definite murder. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Yeah, I wondered that myself. Dear. And let's do the very best we can. Reset, wake up! Oh, but those were who's on first? Another reference. Oh god. Oh dear. Right, good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand. Recettear, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Yeah, right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Here, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. This playthrough, knowing my luck while on camera, I probably will barely do even the first week. So, just, yeah. So I have an item shop and stuff and it's all cool and awesome, so what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately, or we can reorganize the shop, or we could even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yikes, that's a ton of options. How do I choose? It is, as I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something, we will deal with what comes. Well, okay. I can't really buy anything new, so... And my last item is going away, too. Let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Say, what's this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to the various untamed wilderness areas or abandoned ruins near the city. The areas commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Oh, nuts! So we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see. If we could do that, we could sell everything. We get that 100% profit. It is still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, you must first hire an adventurer. Hire? Can I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well. Indeed, you should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their... This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties usually do not include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip your limb from limb, but the analogy does work somewhat. Right, so first I need to meet an adventurer, which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah, well then I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed, just be careful that Recettear is not on the menu. Huh? Is something wrong? Well, that guy over there. Listen to me. If I can't work, I can't get the money. And if I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Yeah, the eternal circle of work, of finding a job. Heaven, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we have found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean by dear, wait. Giotto indeed. Son of a... I burned what cash I had just getting to this city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't know what I'll do even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry, great. Pardon me a moment, you there, adventurer with the seedy look. Seedy look? Who are you calling seedy? Well, you two would be. We are a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants, oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I am way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell by your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come on, dear, stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. So are you two going to prune me or what here? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, you can provide them. I'd call you a pair of angels then, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon and then he gives us his card. A sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see you guys are pretty new at all of this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no?
Yes!
Alright then, heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life anyway. Yayifications. Glad to meet you too. I'm Recettear. Nice to meet you. I am Pierre. Call me Louis. Louis the Swordsman. Good to meet ya. Yes. Now then, we will begin all of the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will then return here for you when we are ready. Right, I'll be waiting here. We really don't need to go there. Depart immediately. The Hall of Trials. So this is the dungeon. Just so welcome to the jungle, as they say. You know, aren't we just going to hold Louis back here? I mean, I'm not a monster slayer, I'm scared. The two of us are perfectly safe. There is a protective field around the two of us. To the monsters we may as well be invisible. Really, that's amazing. So Louis is perfectly safe too then? No, not quite. Why not? While in the field we do not need to worry about monsters, but this is accomplished by making us virtually intangible to everything inside this place. We can directly manipulate nothing. Wait, we can't collect things? Why are we here then? That's why our adventurer remains outside the field. Oh, I see, he'll pick stuff up for us. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. Since we must carry him back, however, we can take very little else with us. One item at most. So even if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything. But wait, I thought you said we can't. Yes, I will elaborate further if need be later. Naturally, we get out safely. We can bring as much as our bags will allow us to carry. Cool, wait, as much as our bags will allow? Well, our bags are not bottomless, so if we run out of space, it will be up to us to decide what to keep or discard. So the adventurer focuses on adventure while we keep track of what loot he should keep. I guess that makes sense. KO Day, let's get to it.
ちゃんとついてこいよ。頑張ってください。行くぜ。やっ。
Yay. Not yet. I'll explore the entire floor. Perfect. Okay, let's move on.
さて、行きましょうか。頑張ってください。レベルが上がったよ。
I will... Ow. When I'm editing this episode or this video, then I will try... Oh. Then I will try to edit out as many of the gamepad noises as possible. Most, anyway. Maybe... Almost level 4. So much slime fluid.
さて、行きましょうか。頑張ってください。大丈夫ですか？レベルが上がったよ。アイテム拾ったよ。
Pot stand. Interesting items we find. Ah, thought so. Didn't work as planned. I'm trying. Good. So I'm level 5.
さて、行きましょうか。頑張ってください。
That went surprisingly well. That was nice. The shield stopped.
大丈夫ですか？
That stone. Level 6. Candy! Good job. Throwing it at my shield.
食らえ。
How many items do I have? 18. This is quite a big floor. Okay. One more item fits into our inventory. This one. So we can go now. This is... did I do it? I did, didn't I? I did it, I've cleared the whole of trial. So sweet mystery of life, now you'll give me money. Way to go, Louie. Recettear. This is all thanks to you guys. This is all well and good, but there is a treasure chest just ahead. It behooves us to investigate thoroughly. Dear, you really do like going for the money, don't you? What? I do not spout such foolishness. There is no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Hey, now. I love me some treasure too. Don't worry, dear, I feel you on this. Really, you two completely misunderstood me. So the contents of the chest. Give me a second. Just a second here. Hey. Oh, cards. So this is an adventurer's guild card. Here, Reset, take one like we promised. Oh yeah, okay. While you did promise to give us your card eventually, we are not so crass as to demand your very first card. Very first. You really should think about who you want to give your first. No, I want this. Recette, I beg you, please take my very first card. I'd love to, thanks Louis. Awesome, I can't wait to adventure with you two some more. Murder, really now, young people. Indeed. Hey dear, what's this thing that just showed up? Ah yes, that is commonly referred to as a koho. What am I? A door of return, I mean. If you enter that door, you can return to town in an instant. This one has appeared because you have cleared the dungeon, but they are often encountered during normal exploration too. I believe they usually appear roughly every 5 levels or so. But wait, if we take this back to town when we are halfway in, don't we have to start all the way at the beginning again? Not at all. You can always head back to the floor that had a door on it. In fact, if you do not use a door, you do have to restart. So if we find the door, we should always use it. Almost always. If we need to rest or unload, then we should use the door. Remember though, returning home takes time. Furthermore, leaving ends the current contract with our companion, and we would have to rehire him or choose a new one, if there is something specific in a dungeon that you desire. You can simply ignore the doors and press onwards. Alrighty then, I think we have to go home now though. Quite so. Oh, just to be sure, in the future please try to avoid referring to this as going home, yes? Okay. Clear. Now we have one more. Oops. My bad. Oh god, I'm so dumb.
今日は頑張りましたね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。おはようございます。ちょっといいですか?
You two, paying it all back at once is wholly beyond your means, so I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Wholly beyond, you know. You never told me how big Papa's debt is exactly. That is because you would faint if you found out, for now it is a secret. I'd faint? As the store begins to build up steam, we will increase payment size. The repayment date nearest to the current date along with the amount due will be displayed on the calendar in the main menu. Please be sure to check it regularly. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. 10,000, yeah.
どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。何を置こうかな。何を置こうかな。何がいいかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。
Might as well put these as well. Although not most people don't buy these.
こんにちは。
これ欲しかったんだ。
いくらにしようかな。
やったぜ。
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Yay.
こんにちは。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。
I can't reset though, I'll take this place.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。いくらにしようかな。 いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。どれにしようかな。何がいいかな。何がいいかな。
Okay,
セーブします。
I think we should save and end this episode here, because it has been going on for quite a while. So, let's continue next week. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!